Welcome to the Big Bear Homestead. Today, we're talking pluckers. Hey, thanks for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead. Today, this is going to be a short video on pluckers. Basically, today's video, I'm just going to go over the components of the plucker, and then next week or the week after, I'll put out a chicken processing video so that way you guys can see the plucker in action. Alright, we got the whiz bang because in the kit it came with everything, and all of the holes in the steel plate and in the drum were already pre-drilled. That was a big selling point for us, so that way I didn't have to spend the time drilling all the holes in the steel plate at the bottom. Plus, I didn't have to stress about whether or not my measurements were on point for the fingers in the drum. Now, let's go over the components of the whiz bang. It comes with a book. The book tells you everything you need to know on how to put everything together. Look guys, I know we don't like to follow directions, but follow the directions on this one. Makes it very simple. You're in and out in a day. Not even a day, a couple of hours. Depending upon how much trouble your fingers give you in pulling them through the drum and through the steel plate down at the bottom. Now, the book gives you all the dimensions, tells you to use 2x4s, and it's exactly what we did here with the frame, is use 2x4s. We had to provide those. That didn't come with the kit. The motor doesn't come with a kit. We used an old bench grinder. I just took the grinding wheels off and left the pulley, the pulleys that came with it, put one on one end of the bench grinder, and that's the size motor I use. I then had to measure from the pulley up underneath the steel plate to the pulley on the motor. I just went to O'Reilly's and got a standard V-belt that size, and connected it, put the tensioner on, hooked up the tensioning spring with the wire, and we were good to go. We've done oodles upon oodles of chickens in this thing. We've done some ducks, and we've also done a turkey or two. Now, these rubber fingers here that I'm showing you, these are a pain in the keister to put in. They'll come in to a certain point, but you got to bring them in and twist them, and you'll hear a little sound. You'll hear a little pop. That's how you know they're locked in there. Don't stop yanking until you hear that pop. There's a couple of hundred of them that you have to put in. It's time consuming. Your hands are going to get tired, but at the end of the day, you ain't got to do it but one time. Now, when we look at the bottom here, you have your big pulley that it comes with, the V-belt. You'll have your tensioner right here, and we got to put a spring on that end, and then you just have a regular wire that pulls it tight. I forgot, our spring just popped the other day, so we got to go to Home Depot and get a new one. And it's just hooked up to our regular bench grinder, and that's what spins it. Now, in the plans, it does show you how you can wire it up and have an on-off switch up here at the top. My bench grinder has an on-off switch on it, so I just left it down there. I can use burning the extra calories, what it takes to bend over and turn it on and turn it off. Plus, I didn't want any electrical system up here, because when you do throw a chicken in here, which you'll see in a week or two, you do have to constantly spray the water in here, so that way feathers don't get clogged up in your plucking system. And that's it when it comes to the plucker. Like I said, this was a real quick video. In a week or two, we're going to do a chicken processing video where you'll see this puppy in action. We'll give you some little tricks and stuff that we learned along the way when it comes to cleanup and basically using it. I hope this helps. Don't forget to check us out on the web at www.bigbearhomestead.com. Give us the old like on Facebook, and please subscribe and watch our other videos, and come back and watch the videos in the future. It does help with our family in running this homestead. And like always, have a nice day.